Hi everyone, great to be here with you again. So if you've been job searching for a while and you finally land an opportunity, most of the time the last thing on your mind is negotiating your salary. You just want to settle into this job and you're thankful as well that the job search ordeal is over. But one of the reasons why you should negotiate your salary, however way, is because you don't get a chance to negotiate again once you've settled in, right? The best time to negotiate your salary is prior to getting started with the job. And here in Canada, salaries don't change that much, except you're moving up the ladder or changing jobs, salaries don't really change. You continue to earn the same thing, except for maybe a few stipends that's added along the way. So make sure you negotiate your salary now before you get into the job. And sometimes if you're new in Canada, you get a salary and you're excited because you're converting that salary to your home country's currency, and it may look so big, but you're here now. You spend the money you earn here to pay your bills and to have a living. So if you don't earn enough, you might be back in the job market again searching for another job. So it is important to negotiate your salary at the beginning before you get into the job. So today I will be talking about how to negotiate your salary before you get started on the job. So welcome to my channel. This is Random Talks with Bosun, and on this channel I talk about career related issues, job search strategies, how to be successful in the workplace, those nice things that helps to give an enriching career experience. And if those are the kind of topics you're interested in, don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel so you can be prompted the next time I upload a video. And I want to send a special shout out to everyone who's currently subscribed to my channel. Thank you for the love and the support and all the encouragement. That keeps me going, and I'm excited to have you here. If you're new, welcome. It's so great to have you watch my video for the first time. Please like and please subscribe. So like I said, today I want to talk about something very interesting, and I want to talk about how to negotiate your salary. Very interesting, right? Money talks is a very interesting topic. So how do you negotiate your salary in an interview process? For most organizations, the salary negotiation process starts at the very beginning, and that's at the job application process. You could get questions in that process like, what is your salary expectation? And in some cases, you would see a bullet point of pay ranges, like maybe from 50 to 60 or 70 to 100, just prompting you to select a range that you're expecting to earn on that job. So when you see those questions, you're forced to select a range, and I don't blame organizations for doing this. It's a very important question, right? Because nobody wants you to waste their time, and they don't want to waste your time as well. So if you're looking to earn something that is out of the range of that position, they don't want to bother about having a conversation with you at all. For that, if you're filling a range or a salary range in a system, if you have an opportunity to fill in negotiable, always do that. Like, just fill in negotiable, because you don't want to be excluded from the process before starting, right? You don't want them to say no to you when you've not even had a chance to show your capability and to show your competencies, right? So fill in negotiable if you can. But if you cannot, then fill in a figure, right? Just think of something reasonable. I think I'll talk more about figuring out what's reasonable as I go. So if you cannot, just fill in something that's reasonable, and then hopefully you get into the proper discussions during the interview process. Now, if that's not the case, if you get a recruiter reach out to you, and during the conversations around the job, and they ask you questions, and wrapping up the call, they are asking, what do you earn? Or they're asking, what are your expectations? The first thing you should think about is tell them, well, at this stage, you're open to engaging more about the details of the job. You also believe that as you continue to have conversations and you're able to show your capability and competence, then that might be a better time to discuss what you want to earn. But right now you're more interested in discussing the job position, and that you believe that you can both come to an agreeable compensation as you go, because you know that you're flexible, right? That could work. But in most cases, recruiters will say, well, we're more looking at having a figure, that could help us set an expectation as to what you're looking to earn. They're pushing further. In that case, you also could expand your conversation, and you could say something like, well, do you have a range or a budget range for this position? And asking for a range is asking for them to tell you, give you an idea of what they are looking at as a compensation for that position. If they give you a range, that gives you an idea. If that range does not work for you at all, you could also say, oh, no, that doesn't work. If it works, then yes, it works. And then you continue the conversation. But if they don't give a range, right? If they don't give a range and you have an idea of what you want to earn, you can put that in and say, oh, well, I am looking at something within this and that. Make it wide so you can fall very well neatly in the middle, somewhere where it fits into that position. You don't want to be excluded based on pay, and you don't want to say something that also puts you in danger of earning something lower than you could have, right? So just find that neat spot and give that. But if you're currently working and you're trying to get into another job and they're asking you for a range, and you probably are earning something below this new job you're gunning for, you have to make them see why. Like say, oh, this current job I'm doing, it's something I started doing to probably get my feet in the door or get my first Canadian experience. I took the job for those reasons, right? But this is what I am looking to earn because I'm looking to step up in my career. Or if you're currently earning something that is, well, not too bad, but you don't want to give that exact figure because you don't want them to think you earn low, right? You don't need to lie, but you need to also have a good understanding of all the compensation that you earn, right? You don't just throw out a base pay. Base pay is not the reflection of what you earn. There's something that's called cost to company and base pay. Cost to company gives an idea of the total compensation that you're paid in view of all your benefits, in view of every addendum that you get as a compensation, right? So a cost to company figure would always be higher. So think about your compensation from the light of cost to company. Give a figure that reflects your total compensation and not just your base pay, right? And I hope that kind of helps to give them and that's true, like that's what you earn, not just what hits your account. It's everything all together, what you save here and what benefit you get there. They all work together to give you an idea of your compensation in the company. So think of a figure that reflects all of that, and that should be your negotiating figure as what you currently earn. Now, the best time to negotiate your salary is when you already have an offer. When you have an offer, it means you're the best candidate they've selected among so many other people, right? They are excited to have you. They're looking forward to you being a member of their team. And now they've offered you a salary. Now, don't jump to accept offers. I know once you have the offer, you have time. Like they will tell you there's a time frame to accept the offer. And usually most recruiters, once they send the offer, they keep prompting like, oh, have you seen it? Do you want to accept it? Blah, blah. They in fact, while speaking to you, they ask you to make a verbal acceptance to say, well, do you want to accept verbally? Yes, you want to accept verbally, but then you want to ask for some time to review the details of the offer before you sign the offer officially, right? So when you receive the offer, do a total analysis of that offer. For example, there's base pay. Base pay is the regular pay, right? Some of us, you earn your money in bi-weekly and you may not actually know what your total compensation would look like if you're seeing a total figure. There are tools online that could help you to break down an annual figure into a bi-weekly figure. That may not be a total representation of what your bi-weekly is going to be, but it gives you an idea of what that salary will be bi-weekly, and then that gives you a close comparison. Beyond your base pay, look at the benefits. What does this job give? And there's so many kind of benefits that you can look out for. I have a list, and I'm just going to walk you through those lists. So first, benefits around insurance, health insurance, life insurance. If the offer gives you that benefit, that's something, right? Now, there's also vacation. Vacation is important. Time off is very important. Now, don't just look at your annual vacation. Does this state vacation around sick days? Does it give personal days? Those are juicy things that could make an offer look exciting. Now, there's also travel time. Like if you live in the GTA and then you're getting an opportunity in Toronto, it's in downtown Toronto, it's not the same, right? Downtown, you pay parking fees, and downtown you spend more money and more time probably getting to work. So you have to put that into consideration. There's cost attached to it, the travel time, and then your expense while you're downtown. Put that into consideration. Then there's professional benefits, maybe education, or do they pay your professional dues? Organizations do that. Do you have that as one of the things that's included in the offer? Then there's recreation. Some organizations pay you health allowance, gym membership, all of that are also nice perks to have, right? So see if the offer gives you those. And there's also other pays like stock options. There are organizations that do SRPs. SRPs are salary review programs. So if you're coming in at this salary, probably the salary in that organization is reviewed every year. If you have that, it gives you some confidence to know it's not going to be static, right? And then there's also profit sharing programs, stock options, those are nice things, nice perks that could come with an offer. Does this offer come with those? And there are also other miscellaneous compensation, like maybe product discounts if you work in a retail organization, maybe holiday gifts, maybe they have special packages they give to staff during the holidays. All of that are nice things that could come with the offer. So which of those things comes with this offer? If they don't come with that offer, then it means that it's probably looking more like a base pay. When you look at your compensation in total, in terms of all the benefits, it gives you an idea of what you're getting. So if you're a contract staff, and most contract positions don't come with so much benefits. All of the benefits, it's lumped into what you're paid. If you're not getting benefits, it gives you an idea of the kind of pay you should be asking for. Now, when you receive the offer, you've reviewed all the benefits, you have an idea of where the shortcoming is, what more you want to earn. You need to have something in mind before you go back. And one of the ways you can do that is search online. Glassdoor is your friend. Like, search online. What do people in this position currently earn? In fact, you will be shocked that you could even get information around what people in that position in that organization currently earn. That gives you an idea of how to negotiate, right? And sometimes you may need to run that search across cities. Don't run your search in a GTA city in comparison to a job that is downtown. People downtown probably earn a little bit more than people in the city. So you need to think about the environment before you conclude on what you should be earning. Now, having said that, go back with a figure. Now, when you go back to negotiate, I am a people person. I prefer to have conversations sometimes, and I know when it's a critical conversation, I would rather talk to people than just send an email. So if you have that, and that's totally my opinion, like if you have an option to choose between sending an email or having a conversation with someone, I usually will choose a conversation. I'll choose a phone call. And if I were making a call about that kind of discussion, I'll show a lot of excitement. Like, I am super thankful for this opportunity, looking forward to it. I am excited, and that's true. You probably are excited. However, have looked at the details of the offer, looked at my current state, my current expenses, and my expectation for salary. And this is not what I am looking at right now. I am hoping we could shift around a bit. And if once you start saying that, the next question would be, okay, so what are you looking at? Most people would take that figure back, go negotiate with the hiring manager, and come back with another figure. In the case where they don't come back with a figure, then you have a decision to make, right? In the case where they say, oh, sorry, we don't want to bring people in red circle. We want to, this is how far we can go with the salary. And maybe that's how far they can go. Now you have a decision to make, a decision around what's important to me. Now, if it's your first job, really, you may need the job, you may need to start something, and because they said no is not bad, like what if they say yes? I would never stop you from negotiating, because what if they say yes, right? But keep in mind your why. Like, I am taking this job now because I need a job now. That's your why, right? So that when you get into the job and you find other people who earn more, or who probably don't do as much as you and earn better than you won't be discouraged, because you know why you're taking this job now. And if you currently have a job, like you're in a better space, you probably are not under pressure. You may want to say no or push further, right? And you may want to look at other reasons why you're saying yes now. So for some of us, the pay may not be the thing. It could be probably less commute to work that you're looking out for. You may be looking for more exposure. You may even be taking a lower salary because you're trying to gain experience in that field or learn more about that field. You know, so many reasons could contribute to why you're taking a lower pay. But what the key thing I want you to keep in mind is, if you're accepting a salary, make sure that you've done your due diligence, researching what you think the pay should be, and negotiating that to make sure that you're getting the best that you can from that job. Okay, that's all I have to share today. I hope you find this helpful. If you have further questions, leave me a comment and we can definitely talk about this a lot more. I know your situation may vary a little bit. We can talk about it a lot more. So don't forget, connect with me, leave me a comment. Don't forget to like if you enjoyed this video, and don't forget to share this with everyone in the job search process. I'm excited about the next video I will be sharing. I'll be speaking to someone about their personal experience in the job search process, and I mean, that is not something you want to miss. So watch out for my next video, and do enjoy your day. Thank you and have a great one.